over the poem Upon a Fit of Sickness. So in this poem, we talked about how alliteration is used with great's the gain. So start yelling them out in this, let's go through it. We'll start towards the top. Do you see any bits of alliteration here in the first 4 lines?
Race, run.
Race is run. Twice 10. Well, alliteration is the first line. The first letter of the word is the same as the other letter of the next word, or another word in the line.
Men must.
Men must die. Yep. There's a bunch of them. Bubble blast.
Yeah, that's just bubble.
Right? All of these are all examples of salvation shore. All right, so these lines, salvation shore, bubble blast, breaking, no sooner blown. Okay. All men must die, my race is run. What'd you say? Grace me give? Where is that? Grace me give. Okay, so let's look at those highlighted lines for a moment, all right? In the beginning, she talks about how, what is happening to her? She's sick and she's what? Dying, okay? Then she goes on to say, oh, bubble blast, how long canst last, that always art a breaking. What is breaking right now? Her health and her life is breaking, right? Her life is breaking. The bubble that's bursting is her life. She's no longer living in this protected bubble. She's going to die. So she says, oh, whilst I live, this grace me give. So who is she giving grace to? God, and glory to God. She wants to make salvation sure. She would like to gain salvation. So great is the gain, this salvation. And though it's got with pain, where's the pain coming from? Her sickness. And this comes by profession pure. What is the pure profession that she's doing in her life? What is she actively doing? Sophia, you said it. Praying. It's like her job to be a Puritan. Okay? So who won the victory? She did. The victory's mine. She does not die. Forever known, thou envious foe. Who's the foe? Death. And now lastly, let's write a thesis where she shows the tone. So in the poem, Upon a Fit of Sickness, okay, what do we say next?
Her name,
Bradstreet. How is she? Who is the subject? Who is she talking to during the poem? Thou envious foe. Death. Bradstreet shows her what kind of tone? Resilient. Even like, what's the word? Okay, resilient. Resilient means like you work hard and you achieve your goal and you just keep working no matter what. Her resilient tone towards her victory over death through the use of what?
alliteration.
Good. So we have the subject, right? The author. We have the subject is death. Her type of tone, her attitude, and the how, the alliteration. Okay? So the poem you're going to see next class, it's a little bit easier than this, but you would have to prove, if this was the poem, that the use of alliteration draws your attention to these lines, which means that you, as the reader, understand that those lines are telling you the meaning of the poem, right? So alliteration is similar to rhyme scheme in the way it functions. Okay? Thanks for watching.